Okay, hey guys, some light up in here. I don't know what I was gonna say. I think I was gonna say how you doing, but anyways. So if you guys are back for the second part of the 3-part video series thing of story time, here it is. Story time, it's like I just said, it's a 3-part version of every fight that I've ever been into. So I told you guys about my first fight. I think I named the person Cassidy. So now I'm going to tell you about my second fight. This fight was a little interesting. So it starts off with the same week that I had gotten into my other fights. I was suspended for 2 days. On that Wednesday, I came back to school, and I was already in my, like, don't mess with me because I will beat your ass mood. So, you little stupid ass bitch. You know, everybody was testing me. No, I'm kidding. So, you remember that girl that I told you about that was an instigator? I forgot what I named her or whatever. So, she started instigating some more. She started instigating with this girl. I'm gonna name her Sam. Sam was a little feisty thing, but Sam didn't know I was even feistier and sassier. So here's what happened. The little instigator, they came up and started telling me that Sam was talking all this crap, and I was back at the hill. It was basically like a little recess, but we didn't have recess in 5th grade because we was grown. We're on this hill, right? I'm at the bottom of the hill, and I remember that little instigator coming up to me and telling me, hey, Sam is talking crap about you. She said you can't fight, yada yada yada. She said you were fat, blah blah blah. What's new? So I get up and I'm looking at her and I'm like, Sam, and mind you, I'm sitting there with my little clarinet. That's a flute. With my little clarinet trying to practice. Sam comes up to me and she starts talking all this crap. I don't remember exactly what she said. Like I said, this was in 5th grade. And I'm telling you, I grabbed this girl by her hair, which don't throw the first punch. If somebody punches you, then yeah, you better beat their ass. But I'm telling you, I grabbed this girl by her hair and I threw her up the damn hill. I was like, no, I straight up. The teacher turned around and he was like, again? The way he described it was that I threw this girl around like she was a rag doll. Like, I'm telling you, I was so pissed off. I did not want to be at this school. I had told my mom the night before, like, I want to switch schools. And she was like, no, we can't afford it. We can't switch you to a school. Like, we paid so much money for you to be in this school. We cannot. I was getting out one way or another. I would not want me as a child because Jesus Christ. She, you know, she talked her crap. And I remember throwing her over my clarinet. And then I remember walking down the hall with her, and she was like holding her head. I had little pieces of hair wrapped around my fingers. I don't think I threw any punches. I think she was trying to punch me, but I was just throwing her. Like, there was no punching in this. I was just straight up grabbing her by her hair and throwing her, and I was a strong little thing. Like, when I used to punch my dad, it used to hurt. I don't know if it hurts now because I haven't punched my dad in a long time. So we get to the office and the dean's just sitting there like, I don't even know what to say because I literally just got back from suspension. Literally the day of getting back from suspension, I'm telling you, I threw this girl around. And he was like, well, we're going to have to call your dad. And my dad gets da-da-da-da, and like my dad gets this phone call and he's like, again? And then same question. Did she beat her ass? Did she win? And he was like, sir, we're not allowed to condone violence here. And my dad was like, I don't care. I'll be there in 5 minutes. Hung up. He didn't even get the full story of what happened. All I know is he came in and he was like, Tiffany, let's go. He didn't sign me out. He didn't say nothing. That was the last day I went back to that school. And I did not get in trouble. I did have to call my mom again though. And she was like, girl, what is wrong with you? My fighting days at that school are over, and that was my last day at that school. Literally the next week I went to a whole different school. I actually went to public school after that. because my parents decided I'm not a private school person and I'm too hood for that. I'm kidding. I'm not really hood. I have an attitude. So that's really my story for the second fight I was in. Now, come tomorrow's story time, you guys are gonna be in shock. You're gonna be shocked. Shooketh. I wish I had videos of this stuff. But anyways, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button because we are in the middle of uploading story times. It's a three days in a row story time, Rooney. So you don't want to miss that. Make sure you hit the little bell so you don't miss it. I don't know what's wrong with me today, but I love you guys, and I will be here tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. I want you to be alive. I want you to be alive.